Hey guys, it's Freddie with the H-Town Model Shop, and this is going to be a quick video, or I'll try to make it quick, on my setup that I have going on here. Of course, this is the Pache paint booth that I acquired from Craigslist for about, 50 bucks. It was brand new, never used. So, yeah, great air booth, highly recommend it. It does a good job, and it keeps the paint and stuff inside and then sucks it out. It's not like the $300 ones, but I think this retails for like maybe 199. Has one fan on it and it does a good job. Um, Now I have a light sitting inside of it. That's a small fluorescent light bulb or light fixture that I put in there, that I had laying around. They're probably about 10 bucks at Home Depot. I got that in there just to give me more light so I could see what's going on inside the booth. And the most important thing is that can't fix stupid sign because again, I like to remind myself to double check my work before I start laying down any kind of paint. Um, of course, guys, prep work is number one. Okay, always, always, always prep. The better the prep, the better the paint job. So um, let's scoot over here. I got my different gloves sitting over there with my Q-tips to clean my airbrushes out. And then I have a dump station here with the slash. It's a dump station slash airbrush holder slash. You put your airbrush in there and spray it to dump all your stuff out. And I got a bottle of paint thinner in there, a little squeegee or squeezer bottle like the ones up here on top. This one here, and then the blue one. The top one that I got there, the clear one, is alcohol. The one behind it, blue, is of course gonna be your windshield washer fluid. Um, so always, guys, remember again back to the can't fix stupid sign. Uh, prep work, guys. Prep, prep, prep. That's all I gotta say about that. Of course, you see my exhaust running out. One more thing I got here. I have some hooks here that I got out of some lockers. They're just coat hooks that go inside lockers, and I just drilled them in. They work great for holding things here and there. Skipping the airbrushes real quick. I got my cleaning station over here, my ultrasonic cleaner, my radio in the back. Most importantly, here I got all my paints. My automotive grade paints are all right there. House of Color, PPG, stuff like that is in there. And of course, I got the stands that I made up. They're homemade. I got that idea kind of from Dr. Cranky. The one in the back, it's a 3/4 inch flange with a 3/4 inch by 6 inch nipple, and that's all steel. I got that because of the weight. You put your model on it with some double-sided tape. You know, put it inside or underneath the roof, inside where the headliner goes. That doesn't come off, and your body won't fall off. Uh, then I got this one that I made. I made these two here with the like football goals, I guess if you will, or whatever. But I got them to where I could turn them either way, up, down, side, side. I got those there. Then I come back, most importantly, here to my acrylics. This blow dryer that I have sitting right here, and this purple one here. That's what I dry all my acrylics with, mainly when I'm doing my weathering. And then I got my Sprint Jet. I think it's a 875 or 850, somewhere around there. That's another Craigslist find. Actually, that's an eBay find. I got that for 100 bucks, with $20 shipping, so that's not that bad. It was when I got out of the box, it looked brand new, but the previous owner said that they had used it once before, which is no big deal. It looks brand new. It's worked for me very good for about a year, so no complaints. And that's what I shoot, and I mean that's what I use to for my air. And down to my airbrushes here. So you can see I got 4 on the top row here. That's all my automotive airbrushes. Then I got 2 more on the bottom, which is my Pache, and then I have my Neo on the bottom right. And those I use mainly for my acrylics. Every now and then I'll jump on the Pache. Um, I'll use it for my decanted plastic coat primer that I use. And if not that one, then I'll use my Sparmax on top, my Sparmax 50. That's like a gun trigger action, I guess, if you will. Uh, so let me start off here by saying why I got so many, okay? Automotive grade is what I use when I'm shooting my PPG. I'm sorry, the airbrushes on top is what I use to shoot my automotive grade paints. Um, and the reason behind that is because every one of them sprays differently, different pattern. Uh, but most importantly, because I don't like to intermix clear with paint, but solid, clear with solid, and then my pearls and my flakes. And this one I do some detailing with is a .35 needle Sparmax. A Sparmax Max 3.5 is what it is. But so anyways, this one is the one I was using yesterday. It's my clear gun. This is what I use, and I got it from Master Airbrush. It's a I'm sorry, I got it from TCP Global, and the brand is Master Airbrush. It came with the compressor that I bought before I bought the Sprint Jet here, and I just used it for clear, strictly clear, and it's a .5 needle in it, so it does good. My Sparmax, 35 again. This is what I use for my detailing with my automotive paint. And then I got the Iwata HPM2 single action. This is for my solid colors, strictly solid colors. That's why it's a single action. This is where you could just shoot whatever you want with it. I mean, solid colors, you can shoot however many coats you want. It'll come out nice and even. Then I have my Eclipse, Iwata Eclipse. This is what I use to shoot most of my pearls, mainly my pearls, and my flakes every now and then. So this is the Sparmax GP50. Put the gun trigger on it. This one I use for my mainly for the flake. Sorry, the flake. My automotive flake. I use it in here. It's a .5 needle, so it gives me plenty of room there to shoot that big flake out of. It's not really big, but this mini flake. But with all these, it tends to clog up a little bit. But this one's perfect for that. And I also use it for my candy colors. All right. If I'm not using this for my candy, then I'm using this for my candy, depending on how I'm laying out my designs. If I have designs, or if it's a solid candy, just different variables go into play there. So, my old Pache. This is my first airbrush that I've ever had. I ever bought. It's a dual action Pache siphon fed. This here, I use it when I decant my plastic coat primer. I use this out of a big mouth bottle. So similar to this. Okay, just plug it in there and just shoot. All right, and that's why it's down the bottom, because it's strictly for primer. every now and then I use it too to do some acrylics. And then I got the Neo, which is strictly for acrylic paint, dual action. And I got them all set up with a quick disconnects here, because I could just do this and just plug in whatever I want. I even got this one with my quick disconnect, so just works a whole lot better, a whole lot faster. You get a lot done that way. So that's my setup, guys. I only got a 6-foot hose because my workstation is just right there. I mean, my air booth is just right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm coming up on 11 minutes now, so I'll go ahead and end it there, and I'm fixing to shoot another video. Keep an eye out for it. It's another project that I'm fixing to start to try to get complete by the April show. So anyways, guys, y'all have a great one, and we'll see y'all around. Thanks.